Interior, gymnasium, Deuteronomy City, day. Tumbling equipment, mats, etc. 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade girls wearing leotards are working with instructors. There are bleachers at the sides where parents and visitors watch. Obie Shepherd, 60, at one end of the bleachers sits watching 9-year-old Cassie Shepherd perform. Penny Holstetter, 36, Agnes Reynolds, 37, and Bernice Stabler, 51, are some of the mothers in the bleachers who talk as they watch their daughters learn tumbling.
Why did they start letting ex-cons hang out with children?
Obie turns and tips his hat.
You don't have to shout, ladies.
Penny and Agnes recoil, frown, but continue talking amongst themselves.
You'd think there'd be a law.
Bernice, you must be close to moving into your new house.
It's the most beautiful house in Deuteronomy. How did you finance a house that size in this town?
Nick did it with the Venom sales. Ended up we only had to finance about a quarter of it. Oh, that's right, I forgot your husband juggles 2 jobs.
Does he ever get bit?
Never has.
Bernice knocks on wood bleachers they're sitting on.
He keeps anti-snake venom close by, but by the grace of God, he's never needed it. They pay well for the venom. The housewarming is in 2 months. You have to come.
Emily Shepherd, 18, comes through the door and walks towards Obie. She carries school books, sits next to Obie, and laces her arm through Grandpa's arm.
Hi, Toots.
He pats her hand and points at Cassie, about to perform on the horse on the far side of the gym.
They moved her up with the 5th graders. Watch.
Cassie executes flawlessly.
Damn, she's good. You know they start Olympic gymnasts when they're like 5 years old? Sad? What's with you?
They watch Cassie while they talk.
Daddy doesn't want you there.
Where?
My reception, Grandpa. My reception.
I bought a new hat.
He pats her hand again.
I'll be there.
I told Daddy I'm going to ask you anyway. He said, in that case, I'll cancel the reception.
Emily tears up.
You've not seen this side of your father before.
Emily shakes her head. No.
Easy to fix. Tell shithead I told you I'm not coming. I'll pop in late. I'll go through the line like grease through a goose. Okay?
Emily puts her hand on Grandpa's shoulder. As he talks, he sees the sheriff's white cowboy hat come through the door at the other end of the gym. Obie pulls a wrinkled paper from his pocket, presents it to Emily.
What's this?
Got it a couple of days ago.
Obie watches the sheriff walk toward him.
What you got there is a temporary restraining order executed against me by your loving father. I'm not to come near you guys, like 200 feet.
I don't understand.
You will in about right now.
How did he know you were here?
I called Butch this morning, mentioned he might come by the old gym and kiss my ass.
All heads in the bleachers turn to watch the deputy sheriff of Steele County walk to Obie.
I hear things, Obie. I heard you violated a restraining order. I cuff you here or outside. Your choice.
Obie does not resist. He stands, puts his hands behind him.
No, you won't. I'll call my father.
The sheriff has one manacle on Obie's wrists when a high-pitched siren-like scream pierces the air. Both men turn to see what the noise is. No time to react. Cassie has used a corner of the bleachers to gain height and now descends on the sheriff like a hawk on a field mouse. She slams into the sheriff's shoulder. Her velocity takes them all down. Obie, at the bottom, has the wind knocked out of her. Cassie, on top of the sheriff, is grinding away with her teeth in an abandoned rage on the sheriff's now very bloody ear. Interior, cab of Obie's truck, day. Obie pulls into the Deuteronomy Medical Clinic, a pair of handcuffs dangling from one wrist. The sheriff is sitting next to him, holding a white towel to the side of his head. The 2 men exit the truck. Obie holds the door for the sheriff to enter the clinic. Interior, Deuteronomy Medical Clinic, day. Nurse Marge Parker, 52, ushers the sheriff into a treatment room. Obie remains in the reception area with Teresa, 21, the receptionist.
I didn't do it, Teresa. But I know who did, and I ain't telling.
Teresa is confused.
Never mind. Get Hazel on the line.
Teresa dials out. Obie takes the phone.
Sheriff's office, Hazel speaking.
Come get me.
Obie?
I'm at the clinic. Use Butch's wheels. Cars at the old gym. Use a siren.
Interior treatment room, day. Deputy sheriff wearing a blood-stained sheriff's shirt sits on a low stool. Dr. Laurence Shepherd, 40, sitting on a higher stool, stitches his ear while Nurse Parker assists. Laurence leans back.
That went quicker than I thought. He'll need an antibiotic.
Clinical reception room. Obie is talking to Teresa. Hazel comes through the door. Obie points to the treatment room door. In the treatment room, Hazel enters and stops.
Obie did that?
Before anyone can speak,
Book 'em.
Obie?
Book 'em.
Hazel leaves. Laurence pulls his gloves off. Marge removes the sterile cloth from the side of the sheriff's head.
What do you think?
It's a hero's scar, Sheriff.
Parole violation. This is gonna put Obie back behind bars.
Marge, can you clean up later?
Marge leaves the room. Laurence hands the sheriff a hand mirror.
Yes, and it is the right thing to do. I've got a problem.
Sheriff continues looking at his ear.
If he goes back to prison, he will be out in a year.
Probably.
I don't want him out in a year.
Laurence takes a deep breath, looks down at the floor.
You and I have known each other all our lives. Do you see me as a reasonable man?
This community would be screwed without you, Larry.
There's only one man I've ever hated. He stands for every evil I know of. When I read the good book, there's no doubt in my mind who he works for. Why am I being tested like this?
Sheriff stares at Laurence.
Saturday night. Do you think he'll be there?
Definitely.
Sheriff glances at his ear, puts the mirror down.
Don't worry about it. My problem.